Aloha, I'm Congressman Mark Takai, and I have the honor and privilege of representing Hawaii's 1st Congressional District. Today, the U.S. House of Representatives voted on the National Defense Authorization Act of 2016. The National Defense Authorization Act, or NDAA, specifies the budget and policies of the U.S. Department of Defense. I understand why some of my colleagues decided to vote against the bill, due to Republicans insisting on short-term budget workarounds rather than fixing our overall fiscal situation. I too hope to support a fix to sequestration that will reverse the harmful cuts to other areas of government spending. But at the end of the day, this bill is too important for Hawaii, which is why I supported its passage. Throughout my first 5 months in Congress, I laid the groundwork to have 28 out of 29 amendments I proposed to the NDAA be adopted in its final form. Many of these amendments are critical for Hawaii. This year's NDAA contained numerous provisions that greatly benefited Hawaii, such as the $470 million in military construction that would provide continued upgrades to critical infrastructure in our state. This construction spending will help to revitalize Hawaii's economy and will guarantee that we will have the infrastructure required to play our pivotal role in the rebalance to the Pacific. Also included were plans to make improvements to the Red Hill underground fuel facility to ensure long-term integrity and environmental security. The Department of Defense has also committed to provide grants to local education agencies to construct, repair, renovate, and expand elementary and secondary public schools on military installations. Many of these schools are located in Hawaii and are in dire need of investments to bring them up to standards. I also work to include provisions in the NDAA that would help our currently serving military service members and civilian personnel. The NDAA contains a provision that will restore $24 million of federal per diem rates for employees and military personnel that were cut in 2014. These cuts force government and military personnel to increasingly have to pay for costs out of their own pocket, damaging the morale of the Department of Defense workforce. Finally, I introduced and passed an amendment that will help our men and women in the armed services who gain experience in the maritime trades during their military careers transition to careers in the U.S. Merchant Marine. This will not only allow already qualified service members better opportunities to find good-paying jobs, but also a chance to continue to work to ensure our national security. I chose to support the NDAA because of the overwhelming positive benefits for Hawaii. While I recognize and understand my Democratic colleagues' concerns, my primary responsibility is to the people of Hawaii, and I will always be a champion first and foremost for the people I was elected to serve. I look forward to continuing to fight to bring results back to Hawaii. Mahalo.